So a bit of a screed update. As you'll have known, we've had real problems with the screed. The mix was incorrect and it formed like a clay top on it, which stopped it drying. We manually scraped that first of all, and then they've actually been 2 days ago and actually used proper diamond sander on the surface to remove the rest of it. And miracles of miracles, it's actually come up really nicely. It's gone back down to a really hard level, and we're now actually starting to believe that the screen may be okay. It's consistent now. It sounds like proper screen when you actually walk on it, and although it's, I'm afraid, rather messy through there as we're still doing insulation and cutting and stuff like that, it's fairly consistent through the whole downstairs now.
Right, gluttons for punishment that we are, we're trying to put up the guttering. And we've got rise and fall brackets, so we're drilling the holes directly into the brickwork. We're starting with a guide hole and then turning over to the SDS drill. Now, when we tried this downstairs on a brick, it cracked it open, so we're being really careful and as gentle as possible as an SDS can be, so that we try not to break the bricks. That's level.
Okay. So the guttering system is a bit of a Lego kit for us to actually join together. We've got multiple parts in multiple places, all of which we've got to try and fit. So we've got things like the corner joint down here. These are the down pipe trays. This bit here, that's the grating for going into the guttering. And we've got all of the hanging brackets and silicone to actually put into the bricks, and those are the end stops, and that's one of the hanging brackets that you saw Helen cutting, and then they need to actually be drilled into and set into the brickwork. So Helen's just cutting the next set of support poles. I think it's another 14. She enjoys using power tools actually. Okay, so the next part of actually installing the guttering is for us to actually chemically bond the pins into the holes we've drilled in the wall using a binary glue. So Helen is very quickly putting the glue in the hole, then a little dab onto the rod itself, pushing it into a depth we've marked already on a spirit level, and then just making sure they're level. It's really surprising how fast this glue goes off. We had one minor little problem with this procedure, in that when we first put the glue canister into our gun, it snapped. So we luckily ran next door and saw if they'd actually got a gun we could actually borrow, and thank you Dave and Jenny for loaning us a gun so we can carry on with this procedure. Right, so we've now actually got all of the guttering attached onto the roof. We've sort of started on levelling up the brackets, and Helen is now just going along with a spirit level and seeing if we can put a slight slope onto the guttering so that the water will actually run towards the downpipes. So the last job to do, really, having got the levels, is actually to lock off the twin nuts. So I've just got twin screwdrivers, spanners, sorry, two 17mm ones in there, and then just lock off those two nuts, secure it so that it's not going to move.
We've got a nice drop, so the bubble has moved towards this end, which means this is the higher end and we want the water to go that way. So cool and fruity.
So we really are into fine tuning now.
Yeah.
And that looks very much like water is running this way. Yay! Face guttering test. It's going to need quite a bit of water to fill this one. But it's flowing down. We can indeed. What's this, a bit of slow panel cleaning?
Yeah. There's some birds muck on my solar panel.
I'd say that's a definite success with them.
Yeah.
We are going to have to connect some sort of pipe at the end of this though to guide that water. So one side issue we do have is, because of the scaffolding still being in place, we can't actually fit the down pipes at the moment because they'll just quite literally slam into the scaffolding. That means, as you would have seen from the little demo a second ago, that the water just basically pours down in one place, which again will go onto the brickwork. So what we've done is we've unpackaged the down pipes. They came in these very handy, nice drain pipe sized plastic bags, and Helen is now duct taping those plastic bags onto the downpipe outlets on the main guttering, and hopefully we can use that to redirect a load of the water away from the brickwork until the scaffolding comes down, and then we can come back up and affix the downpipes properly. The wonders of duct tape.